Happy Thursday. You know, I've always been fascinated by the gospel story about the rich young man. This story appears in 3 of the 4 gospel accounts, Matthew 19, Luke 18, and Mark 10. And in each case, the story ends on a rather depressing note. It ends with the rich young man refusing to accept Jesus' call. Now, while I'm a sucker for happy endings, and so I got to thinking, what if the conversation between Jesus and the rich young man had ended differently? What if the rich young man would have allowed Jesus' love to take the place of his love for himself and his love for his stuff? And although I've never been accused of being a poet, as I thought about the alternative ending to this gospel story, I began to write. Before I knew it, I had a page full of rhyming words in front of me. And what's more, the picture the words painted ended up looking a whole lot like the guy who wrote them. So check it out. Here goes. I prayed at God saying, I'm your man. As good as they get, you're my #1 fan. He said to approach in the name of his son, to look at my heart to see all that I'd done. I jumped at the chance to show I was great. I thought, this is my chance to drive my own fate. With pride and knowing that I was God's own man, I stood at his throne with my resume in hand. Your commandments I've kept, Lord. I violated none. That's great, God replied, but what good have you done? Undaunted, I countered, I never cheat on my wife. But have you cherished my gift, the love of your life? Now pleading, I said, I don't lie, steal, or cheat. Besides your own, God asked, whose needs do you meet? My heart began breaking in the light of the truth. He said, my son died just for you. I love you, I made you. I call you my own. No longer standing, I knelt at his throne. His words pierced my heart and my pride began to melt. I was humbled by love I'd never before felt. He said, at the heart of it all is only one truth. True love is not what's not done. It's about what you do. I call you to live a life like my son, a life in response to what he's already done, to give as he gave, willing to sacrifice all. To be my man, he said, you must answer this call. The standard is high, but I'll show you the way. I offer you my spirit, and in your heart I will stay. Although unworthy of such love, such light, and such truth, I humbly accepted and was suddenly renewed, redeemed and reborn for the first time alive, not as God's own man, but as his cherished, loved child. Now when I pray, as I approach through his son, I have nothing to prove. I've already won. My life's only purpose is to respond to his call, to be like my Savior, who for me sacrificed all. So there you have it. Keep on looking up, keep on loving and caring for one another. God's got this. And we'll see you in worship.